Yo, what's good? It's your boy K to the motherfucking nine. How y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling? Oh man. So we got a lot of stuff going. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of stuff going to get into real quick. Your boy been working, trying to be on the grind right now. You know what I'm saying? On time. Yeah, man. I'm on time. Thank God, right? I'm on time. Joseph Pondexter, salute. He said, salute to Pop, salute to Pop, salute to Joseph Pondexter. All right, cool, cool, cool. Who else we got in the building? We got Conceited, right on time. I mean, that come when you call, but I'm always on time. You feel me? Yeah, man. Yeah. So look, anyway, as you guys can see from the title in the thumbnail, that it is official. You know what I'm saying? K9 is going to wake up Thailand. I gotta go wake that place up, man. It is official. My trip is officially booked. I mean, when I say booked in its entirety, we're having a trip booked to Thailand. It's all booked, flight paid, hotel paid, um, all that good stuff paid. And it's official. So I will be going to Thailand, man. And what's crazy about K9 going to Thailand is a place I never wanted to go. I was like, in my mind, I was like, I would never go to Thailand. Matter of fact, the subs would have to pay me to go to Thailand. And by default, I'm going to Thailand because everybody knows I had a trip booked to the zoo, and it has got a bunch of crazy shit going on. I haven't had a trip all year, so I did not want to leave a trip to the zoo. How would you say it? Like, I couldn't depend on that. It just wasn't, So the upside to Thailand is they're pretty friendly. It should be a lot easier to get content versus the Sioux, and yeah. So the downside is far. I'm not really into the Thai culture like that, but nevertheless, it's gonna be lit, and I will be there, and it's no going back because it's already booked. But like I said, man, I'm torn because I did not want to go to Thailand. I don't want to complain about it because it's too late now. Book the trip. I could have booked other places like Colombia, so on and so forth. Which I would have did a Colombia trip. I would have actually fucked around and linked up with Bipolar and them, but they going at the wrong time for me. So I didn't really do that. But yeah, so that's what we got going, man. Thailand. I cannot even imagine going to Thailand. Extremely long flight there and back, and but it's official, man. There's no going back, man. Y'all said K9, man, when you go build a trip, and I take one of the most extreme trips you could take. Way to Thailand. Who figures that? You know what I'm saying? How do you figure like not wanting to go to Thailand to taking the most extreme trip you could take? I mean, it wouldn't have happened if all the stuff wasn't going on in DR. Because I was just gonna do my DR trip, boom, and then 2026, see what else we got in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Brazil, blah 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 blah, so on and so forth. But yeah, man. So it is official. If you guys got any questions, put them in the chat. I will get to them. Let me get to some of you guys' chats. Suppose we got in the building. We got Isaac in the building. He said, "Yeah, Thailand was lit for me." Okay. I hear a lot of good things about Thailand though, so that's why I don't feel so bad about going. I definitely hear a lot of good things about Thailand, and so yeah, I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful. Now, a footnote: I was trying to work to get my guy Ben Vlogs trip booked. I spoke to him briefly. He wasn't really available to work on it in the moment, so officially Ben Vlogs trip is not booked, but he said he's going to try to book it today. So that's a side note, because in case you guys wanted to know about my guy Ben Vlogs is supposed to work on booking his trip today. So that's what we kind of got going right there. Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to everybody in the building. All right, cool. He says, "We're good. What's good, Isaac?" Okay. We got who else we got in here? We got in the building. He says, "Salute K9." What does that say, man? Why do you guys pick hard names to pronounce, bro? But I'm gonna just call you 2572 because I don't even know what that says. To be from being honest, thank you. Salute to you. All right, cool. Who else we got? We got Isaac in the building. He said been chilling. Just microdose. Okay, okay. Okay. Look at you. He said I took three Benadryl and wine and slept all the way to Thailand in one sleep. Now, this is the thing about sleeping, bro. I don't know, unless you're probably in first class or something. Been on a plane. I feel like that was my most miserable time is when I was tired and you're trying to go to sleep and you really can't get comfortable in that seat. So I don't know if I would want to be tired the whole time. Like, yeah, I'm gonna just sleep this whole flight. Cause not like a lazy where I could kick my feet, lay down. It's official. I ain't flying first class, you guys. Um, that would have been. I looked into the prices though. That would have been like an extra thousand, a little over $1,000, something like that. To the additional price I already paid for the ticket. So it was like no way I was gonna do that. I ain't got it. Man, maybe one day I will have it. I don't got it like that right now. All right, cool. So he said, "Oh man, no Sasua Halloween." Now the Sasua Halloween, that's still in limbo. It's a chance that I may or may not go because you guys know I already have a ticket to the zoo. It's non-refundable, so I didn't want to leave my one trip to the year and Sasua be my favorite. Like, cause I'm sure I could probably go to the zoo and have a cool time, but for content purposes, it's like a zero chance of making anything happen, bro. You see all the people that live out there, they riding down the streets of Sasua. It's a ghost town. It's not nothing going on. Then when they come out and say, yo, they out here, they outside. You see a group of 5 chicks. It's just not it, bro. It's like, it's a fact, bro. It's not it if you're trying to get content, bro. And, I'm not leaving my one trip to a Sasua trip and I don't get content, bro. I got to leave with something. All right, so that's the idea, right? And I know you guys are kind of like in your mind, you're like, K9, you made the right decision. Why would you go to a place as a content creator where it's not going to be possible to get content and go there? It makes absolutely no sense unless I'm just going there strictly for vacation purposes only. All right. He says, the tree is legal now. Probably even more relaxed. Well, for me, I don't know if you guys know, I don't smoke anyway, so it wouldn't even have an effect on me. And it's not because what I do for a living that I don't smoke. I just don't smoke because I don't like the way it makes me feel. It's just never been my thing. I don't fuck around. But for the guys that are going, that's good to know. If it's legal, I don't know. I didn't even research it because it's not even that I fuck around on. I cool, but that's good to know. He says, salute to Conceited. Eddie Matrix, salute. He says, salute to Eddie Matrix. Okay, the explanation. Okay. Isaac, word is they changing the marijuana back into Thailand. Okay, they might be changing the law where you can't indulge. So I don't know. So that's only affecting the connoisseurs. Doesn't really affect me. Not even really don't affect me because I don't fuck around. So, yeah, but it's still good to know for everybody that's going. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times, what happens in just the space in the travel space, people look towards the people in the chat, the people that have taken trips, to come back with the news, the updates, so you can kind of book your trip accordingly. You can know what's going down. A lot of people book their trips listening to other people that have already been. Like, okay, that's the word. You know what I'm saying? In the meantime, I just plan to go turn up and go wake Thailand up, man. You know what I'm saying? Go wake it up and just go have fun out there. And one thing I heard about that's cool about Thailand is like they pretty much party all day, all night out there. So it's just one of those type of things, right? He said, I heard this is 2.0. I heard this 2.0. I was sad. Okay. He says, why you change the usernames, K9? Did I change the usernames? What username did I change? What are you talking about? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Are you talking about where it says K9 aka No Fear Travel? Is that what you mean? If not, I don't know what you mean by that. You have to be more specific. K9. Nice. That's Teddy. Oh, okay, okay. Salute, Teddy. Woo woo. Okay, Teddy in the building. Teddy in the building. Oh, that's why Teddy changed his username or something. Okay. Well, if that's you, Teddy, salute to Teddy. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Teddy the right way. All right, cool. Isaac says, Casita says, Isaac, I did a 4-day ayahuasca retreat this week. I've been mellow since. Usually I do 7 or 10 days. Okay, okay. Ayahuasca. I did a 1-day ayahuasca trip in my house. No, I'm joking. I was messing with you. I don't think it's seated, man. Get in touch. I would imagine when you do that, it's a retreat. You're probably in some like nature type environment. I'm not sure, but okay. Salute to conceited. We got Chris J. Lee. He said, finally booked. This reminds me of when LeBron won his first championship with Miami. And he was like, it's about damn time. Right, right. So it is official, man. You guys, I'm gonna tell you this. You guys, I would say you guys give me a lot of flack, but you guys really don't. You guys do ask me when I'm gonna take my trip, when is it happening, this and that. Rightfully so. But it's official. I actually got 2 trips booked. One is a for sure happening. I just booked that actually today. I did it. I said, all right, cool. I booked the trip. It's official. Let me fire the live and holler at my people. Let me holler at my folks and let them know what time it is, man. So be on the lookout, man. So I've been working out all the details, but like I said, I got everything booked, and ain't no going back. Ain't no going back. Now, only I won't make it a Thailand trip is something like ridiculous, crazy happens. Not because of nothing on my end. You know what I mean? Like if things happen, bro, like they shut the whole place down or something stupid, then it's like, yo. But I will be there. I will be there. All right, cool. Host we got. Who's that? Nomad. Okay. Salute to Conceited. Salute to you, Nomad, in the building. We got Nomad in the building. What's good, Nomad? You know what? And I'm kind of sad too because I'm taking this trip and I could have went to Colombia. Lord knows I would love to go to Colombia. I end up going here. It is what it is, man. I hear so many great things about it. I could officially be like, man, I was right. This place sucks. Or I can be like, you know what? I'm a believer. It was a great time. You know what I'm saying? Either way it go, I guess that's definitely a legitimate stamp in the passport because that's definitely a legitimate flight. You know what I'm saying? Once you travel to Thailand, you can pretty much travel anywhere. That is a long flight. A lot of shit going on. All right, Jerry Jones in the building. What up, Jones? You know what I'm saying? Who? Mike Jones. Salute, salute, salute. Yeah, so we grinding, man. I'm gonna drop the I just dropped the link in the chat in case anybody want to chop it up, ask me some questions. If not, I'll keep rambling. You know what I'm saying? And never scrambling. When I book my trips, I like to leave nothing to chance to go wrong. If shit goes wrong, it's out of my control. It's out of my control. But I definitely try to make sure that I'm not jammed up when I get where I'm going. I'm not saying that it can't happen, but that's just what I'll be working on. All right, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad I remember y'all picks. This username shit horrible. Yeah, they keep switching the names up. We got Jerry Jones that switched his name up. We got Teddy switched his name up. And I thought about switching my name up. I didn't switch it, but I have put thoughts into it because it does take me back when people change their name. But my name was going to be similar to what it is now. So it's going to make minor adjustments to it. But Ben Vlogs has changed his name. And I noticed ever since he changed his name, it'd be hard to find his channel like when I'm typing it in. So that's another fear I have about changing my name, of people being hard, it being harder for people to find my situation. He say, why my name showing different? Okay, maybe you didn't change your name. Maybe there's some shit StreamYard did. I ain't changed your name. I ain't did nothing to it. That's maybe what Casita was asking. Nah, I ain't changing name. I ain't had nothing to do with that, brother. Why it's showing different? I don't know. StreamYard has been acting up. Hopefully, they are able to work out the kinks because we had a great live last night with the ladies, right? And it was great. And but there was some mishaps. Like I had to end the live, restart the live. The chat wasn't working. So what they came with this new version, it definitely came with new sets of problems. And it just is what it is. Like I'm just trying to work through it. People like also the problem we've been having. Like say people hit the panel, they sound will go out, they can't hear, so they got to constantly drop down and come back in. They had to do that several times on last night live. And just when I first started off the live, the comment people was texting all in the comments. I couldn't even see them. When I tried to text in the comment, it wasn't working. It was highlighted in red, so I had to end the live and redo it. So it's just different. Yeah, your name changed different too, Teddy. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Jerry Jones, YouTube making changes. Yeah, maybe it's YouTube making changes. I don't know. I don't got the answer, Sway. I don't have the answers. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know that was Teddy at first. I'm like, I thought it would. I recognized the emblem, but I'm looking at the name. I'm like, what is that? All right, Teddy says, I'm glad you're going to Thailand because I'm going in December for the whole month. Bring some information. I will cash app you. Go to Thailand. All right, cool. Let me put my matter of fact, let me put this back down here. Boom. Yeah, so if y'all want to send anything for the Thailand trip, help a brother out, you can, but you don't have to. I'm not asking you to. But if you want to contribute to the Thailand trip and help it be extra lit, you know, knock yourself out. I would definitely appreciate it, but you don't have to. Um, okay, what? And thank you so much, Teddy. Thank you so much, Teddy. Yeah, man. So that's my cash app. Like I said, I'm not asking you guys for any bread, but if you want to help a brother out, I would appreciate it. That is the cash app. What else we got? We got Ben changed his name more times than NYC been to work this year. Yeah, Ben, you gotta leave your name just. And you know it's crazy. He changed his name and then he wanted his old name back, and it wasn't available. Oh my goodness, you know what I'm saying? He says, I'll be in Thailand when you leave. I'd rather be in Cartagena. I ain't gonna lie, but hopefully it's a good trip. Right, man. I'd rather be in Cartagena too. Let me just be honest. All right, so I had the suit trip book. Everybody knows that, right? There's a lot of hype behind that trip. So I definitely was full steams ahead. Like I have no reason to want to change my suit trip. Like I already bought a non-refundable ticket. I went there and I loved the Dominican Republic. It was so dope. And I was going around another lit time and it was so much talk about K9 going to Thailand. What's gonna happen with not K9 going to Thailand, K9 going to Dominican Republic, and it was just a lot of anticipation for that trip. And you know, shit out of my control, they done fucked it all up. So I had to rework some shit, and I definitely didn't want to have to re-spend some money that I didn't count on spending to try to save my trips for this year. So I had to rebook a whole nother trip. So you guys won't be like, yo, K9, man, once every 2 year traveler, all that stupid shit. Which I don't get mad when you guys say it, because if the shoe fits, you gotta wear it. But I just did what I had to do to save, this year. As far as I got a trip off, it was a trip people never thought K9 would take. Because remember, when I got on here, I denounced Thailand. Said I would never go to Thailand. And matter of fact, I would need a fully funded trip to go to Thailand. There's nothing reason for me to go to Thailand. And now I'm funding my own trip to go to Thailand. You know what I mean? So you just never know how things work out, right? So he says my name changed different too. Absolutely, Teddy. Your name is like, I don't even know how to say it, but it's just not the same. I don't even know how to pronounce that, so I'm never gonna try. But hopefully you can fix it. I don't know. but we know who you are now, so I will still just refer to you as Teddy. Um, we got Chris in the building. Chris Lee says no one changed their name. YouTube is rolling out a new feature where they show the full username in the chat. They're doing they are doing beta testing or maybe data testing even to say on some channels, but it's gonna roll out soon to all channels. Okay, something that YouTube is doing and something that we're not gonna be able to control. Wait, did I even read this super chat? I felt like did I click it or read it? I think I might have read it. Yeah, I did read it. I didn't want to fuck your shit up. Thank you for the $5 super chat. That's probably what I did forget to say. OG Will in the building. Thank you with that $5 holla. I really, really appreciate it so much. My mind is all over the place because when I be multitasking, I be thinking of shit. And so yeah, let me make sure I like that too. Boom. Yeah, thank you so much for that super chat, OG Will, holding down Camp 9. And you do know that, in the words of Bipolar. Thank you so much. Oh, we got the lovely and talented and beautiful Yo Soy Kyla in the building. She says, hola. I think that means me or more. K9 in the chat. Hello, Kyla. Hey, you guys, Kyla and them been killing it on the shows. I know we had a big thing in the space. It was a battle. It was a war. Who had the best content? You know what I'm saying? I didn't get a chance to watch it yet just because I've been busy and I had to show myself too and, all that. But I will catch up with it later to find out who won, who lost. Was it a tie? I don't know. So shout out to you guys. And, Kyla and them was killing it. I told them it would be a slow night, which people still showed up and they showed a lot of love and support for the channel, for the ladies, and I definitely appreciate it, and I know they appreciate it, and so that was still cool, but it was a lot of stuff going on in space, big night in the space, a lot of stuff going on. So you guys make sure that you guys do not forget to tune in when we have the party line, and we got the beautiful ladies. One new lady, she goes by the name of Mercedes, actually camped up. I didn't think she was going to come up on that live. And so it was dope. And so, we're working a different show. Make sure that you guys tune in. That show comes on Friday at 4:45. All right? Yeah. Okay. OG Will. He says salute. They saying salute to Kyla. There go Kyla. Yeah. There we go. There she go. He says, you can still go to DR. Just go to another part of the country. Take the bus. It is possible that I'm still going to go to the DR. It's just not what do you call it? It's just not guaranteed at this point, but we're going to see. Because I do have money invested in that trip. That trip is, if I went, is in October. In October is too close to December. So I needed to figure out something else. You know what I'm saying? And make sure that, I can have the potential to have a great trip. I don't want to be like, go to DR and then it's just a zonk, bro. It's just not, I wasn't feeling that, you know what I'm saying? So I had to make some changes. I hope you guys do appreciate that because I doubled down and spent even more money just to guarantee that I would at least have a chance to have a successful trip. So we're making it happen, right? Because everyone that I see that's camping up at DR, they don't look like they having fun. It don't look like nothing's going down. And so, there's still time for things to change. And I just couldn't leave everything to chance. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do that. Hola, Mir Moore conceited. What's going on? Okay, Camp 9. You see me? Yeah, man, we over here working and grinding. You see your boy steady shining. And, I'm due for a trip. And I know if I have a great trip, it could definitely have the potential to take my channel, my platforms to the next level. I got some new equipment, you guys. I didn't even hook it up on this one because I did not feel like thinking and really working. I just want to get comfortable using it. But I did use it a little bit last night. I had the mic hooked up. I had some of the sound effects, which I got to put more in there and all of that. But This one, I'm just a kickback live just to let you guys know that K9 is working. You know what I'm saying? When don't count me out and don't call it a comeback because I've been here for you. That look, that one trip I did take, I think was epic, and I haven't seen it top since I left. I mean, so I think that one trip in the books is one for the books. And one thing I do wish I would have went to DR a couple more times now that it might be messed up. Just because that was a dope spot, bro. Fuck. They fucking shit up. All right, cool. He says, you going for good? Um, I'm not sure what you mean you going for good. Like, am I going to live there? No, I ain't going to live there, but I'm going for a great trip. Going to Thailand, and hopefully I'll get have no food issues. Cause I heard of some guys eating stuff and then they get sick, and now they have a day or two down trying to recover. So I'm just gonna try to be careful with all that stuff. I think I have a pretty strong stomach, but you never know. Cause I didn't have no issues when I went to DR. I ate everything. My stomach didn't do nothing weird, nothing strange. You know, I didn't even. But one thing I didn't do, I didn't even brush my teeth with like the sink water. I used bottled water to brush my teeth. And one thing that always reminded me, like to be careful about stuff that I consume out there, when I would take a shower, you know, like water kind of gets in your mouth just a little bit when you naturally taking a shower, and it would taste like salty. You know what I'm saying? And it always remind me that you can't fuck around with the water. Don't cook with it. Don't even clean with it. No, I'm joking, but yeah, definitely don't consume it. Um, just one of those things. All right, Kyla. Just he says, Casita says, Kyla, just winding down for the day. About to have my evening cigar and detox tea. So you're gonna put toxins in your body and then detoxify. Okay. Now shout out to the people that fuck with the cigars. Cause I think don't y'all when y'all smoke cigars, y'all don't inhale this shit. You just kind of like whoosh it around in your mouth and blow it out. I don't know. I don't think that you actually inhale cigar smoke. Um, Zed, he says, don't be dumb. Damn. Who is Zed? They didn't already. Oh, right there, Zed, right here. Oh, because Zed asked me that. Look, I didn't even look at the name. Okay, Zed asked me, are you going for good? And that's why he said that. Zed, don't be dumb. Yeah, Zed, I am going for a good time, not a long time. I got a 2-week trip. I wanted to do 3 weeks, but I'm gonna tell you guys right now why I didn't do 3 weeks. Just in case I do decide to go to DR, I don't really think that would be feasible for me to do 3 weeks and then 2 weeks that close. So it's just they're really already close in time and not really spread out enough as it is. So in case I do try to salvage that trip to DR, that's why I kind of gave myself a little leave room. I just did 2 weeks and see if so I could still possibly have that as open as an option. J Me's in the building. Say what up, K9? Salute, salute, salute. Like I said, as you guys getting in here, shameless plug. Make sure you guys tune in on Fridays. We got the party line chat. I got a display of the most beautiful ladies you could ever see. And guess what? They from the States. And they cool, they lay back, they track kilo, and they come here to entertain. They're not here to complain. You know what I'm saying? So it's a wonderful show we started called The Party Line. You guys make sure it starts Friday at 4:45. You know what I'm saying? Be there or be square like SpongeBob. Okay. He says, you got a Thailand trip set up, broski? Yes, I do have a Thailand trip set up. My Thailand trip is fully booked. The airline ticket is paid for. That means the hotel trip is paid for. So now I'm just trying to, make sure I got my pocket money, my everything else money. We good to go. So that's booked. That's official. J Mees. Okay. Says Casito, okay, that sounds good as long as your day is good. That is what's important. Absolutely, man. And shout out to Casito because Casito is one of those dudes, man. He show a lot of different people love and support. has a well-known name in the space just for a dude to really be that makes his name just being in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Okay. 745. What is that? E6. Oh, yeah. 745 Eastern Standard Time, 645 CST Standard Time, and 445 Pacific Standard Time. That is the live for every Friday night. Thank you so much, Conceited. That's why I said, man, Conceited be on it. Those are the times for the Party Line show that we do. It's a 3-hour show. So you guys make sure you get there. Yesterday we went a little bit over 3 hours just because all the other stuff that was going on with the YouTube and StreamYard tripping and shit. We went a little over 3 hours, but make sure you guys show up, get there on time because it's only a 3-hour show, but it's a dope lit 3-hour show. All right, cool. Thank you so much, Casita. He said, "Yo, Keith said the verses was goofy." Did he say that? Is that it? Goof for the travel space. Oh, he meant to put good for the travel space. Okay, he misspelled it. Okay. Yo, Keith said the verses was good for the travel space, but the ninja got half the space blocked off his channel. He really just wanted to create a buzz for his own channel. Okay, yeah, maybe I don't know. I don't keep up. He did. Now, I mean, I keep up. I didn't get a chance to keep up with that because I was so busy trying to launch this party line. That is my number one focus over any other projects I'm wondering right now. Getting that up and running, getting the ladies together, making sure we're all coordinated, make sure everybody's on time, making sure everything's going the way it needs to go. And so that's where my complete focus has been. And so, because that's what I believe in the most right now, but I'm still doing stuff like this, until I'm all right. So look, my plan is to come with another 3-hour show. So we got the Party Line show, and then we just gonna have like another show that's gonna be like different from that. Boom, I come on twice a week. That's it. I got 3 and 3 because we are bringing the marathon lives to a closing. I'm not gonna close it overnight, but yeah, I'm gonna stop pretty much doing the marathon lives and just do 2 3-hour shows. And then if I got any update news or if I need to fire up a live for something, whatever, I'll do it like that. But I just want to turn them into like 3-hour shows because I don't know if you guys know, I'll be extremely busy in this YouTube does impede on like me getting other things done in my personal life. So I just need to turn them into 3-hour shows, 3-hour lit shows, and then I can, and just do it like that. So hopefully you guys get behind it and support it. We're gonna turn them into real shows. Okay, we gotta let me get this together because I wondered like why don't YouTube, if YouTube is listening, why like they should show you like what's the last thing. Like say if I skip all the comments to go read a super chat real quick, they should have like a bookmarker so I know the last other comment I left off on. I could find it easy. I don't know why they don't have that. All right, cool. Conceited, thank you for the $2 super chat. Yay. He says, thanks for not calling me a troll. All right, man, you're not a troll no more. He just conceited. He's just a dude. Look, Conceited tells me all the time, I'm just a dude that asks the questions that everybody want to hear. And, and that's his angle. And yes, but Conceited do fuck with everybody. He support everybody. I used to view him as, a troll, but maybe he's not a troll no more. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he never was one, and I just viewed him as one at a particular time. So shout out to Conceited, and thank you for the $2 holla, man. We working, man. I'm focused, man. So I'm excited, man, because I'm gonna do a shopping live. Shout out to Jay Rello. I know Jay Rello's known for that. I do need to get a couple clothes. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do it the way I did it last time, where I just go get my gear and bring it home and I just show you guys what I got, or if I'm gonna do it live and walk through the malls as I'm getting the gear, for getting some stuff. You guys let me know in the chat, how would you guys like me to do it? The first way I did it, where I just come back with the goods and go over what I got, or would you like me to actually take y'all with me and go to the mall and do it like that? Let me know, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah. So shout out to Conceited. All right. Okay, now I took a picture of this so I could remember where I was at last time. Okay, that's where I was at. So boom, he says Kyla, day ended well, but started off rocky. I thought I hit the snooze on the alarm and woke up 40 minutes afterwards. Okay, okay. Yeah, man, I slept in a little bit today too. That's why I was like, I gotta get some work done. Damn, the day be going by, man. Especially when you got shit to do. It's like it's not enough hours in a day. It says, are you at least gonna spend a few days in Bangkok and get some different content? I honestly, I don't even plan on spending no time in Bangkok. Keeping it real, I might stay a night there just so I can get some rest before I make it to where I'm trying to go to. But I don't really know if I'm gonna do the Bangkok shit like that. I just want to get to what's going down. I'm only in town for a short time. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to get right to it. And for me watching other people, they made it seem like Bangkok really wasn't it. You know what I'm saying? I just want to get right to where it goes down. And now Ben Vlogs has been showing me some other stuff. Like, yo, we should do this, we should do that. So you never know. We might end up doing some other shit and leaving from that area. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. He said Bangkok is lit. Okay, okay. I see you down there. All right, okay. Um, he says, Jamie's, I was told last night. Wait. Jamie's, I was told last night this isn't a travel space, it's P for P and migrant space. Well, my shit is not migrant space. You know, I'm getting away from that, as you guys can tell. I'm still gonna do my trips and try to bring back lit trip, but my channel is not centered around that. You know what I'm saying? My channel is centered around entertainment, everything entertainment. So traveling, partying with the ladies, but also at the house, firing up, getting some Cali ladies or just people in the States on the panel, waking that up, having some dope, fun conversations. I got some other shit planned too that I really was gonna do before my Dominican Republic trip. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it off just because now I done broke bread to do this Thailand trip too, because everything that's going on in DR. So I kind of I'm spending more money than I was planning on spending. But another thing I was gonna do is gonna cost a little bread too. I was gonna do that, but I'll still end up doing it at some point. I think it's gonna be dope. I'm trying to think outside the box. You know what I'm saying? All right. He says, strike to strike to Zed. He says that's exactly what they. Okay, that's exactly what they prefer with the smut content instead of the travel content. They just give Zed ammo. Right now, like I said, man, I'm not knocking nobody the way they do their content. I'm not better than nobody. I just wanted to do my shit a little different. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do know I got daughters, and so the content I do, I don't really feel comfortable doing certain type of content in a certain type of way, where it's just like just stupid, like you know. But I clean the show up though, but we still have adult conversations and keep it, you know, keep it sexy, keep it cool. You know what I'm saying? Keep it all what it need to be. Hold on one second. Hold on. Is that my daughter coming in? Is she making it in to the house? Hold on, I'm gonna go on mute just so I can say hi to her real quick, and y'all hold it down for a hot second. Good drive, safe drive. Glad to see you made it. I'll be out the live in a while, and we'll chop and we'll catch up. Give me hugs real quick. Hurry up, girl. I'm trying to. All right, love you. All right, cool. So you guys, what we got? The verses was just the videos of women twerking. Okay. Oh my goodness. The build up to the battle was better than the content. I'm glad everyone made money though. Also, was the shampoo pouring? Was the drinks going, pouring and going? Okay, y'all, they was supporting. They was showing up and showing out. Okay, okay, that's what's up. He says, when you leaving? Oh, okay. When I'm leaving on my trip is booked for September. The actual dates I cannot give out because we know in this space, stranger things have happened. So I can't give out my actual dates, but stranger things have happened. So y'all just tune in and know that I'll be taking the September trip. And I'll just, there's no secret that Keith and them invited me to come out. Like, yo, K9, uh, it'd be dope if you could make this trip. Da 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 da. So I'll just say, I'm going around the time of whenever they're going around. So, you know, if that helps. But the actual dates, I can't disclose that. Yeah, just too much dumb shit happens. He says, when's the Thailand trip? Oh yeah, we already answered that. It's in September, which is coming up, like right around the corner, right? Cigars aren't toxic. It's all natural. Okay. I don't smoke, so. But I ain't knocking it. Do your thing, man. You're a hardworking man, high value male. Handle it. Knock it out. Do you smoke cheap cigars or good cigars? And what makes a cheap what makes a cheap cigar and what makes a good cigar? I don't know. It says K9 ain't giving out them dates. Absolutely not. You already know. I didn't seen the dudes that came before me and all the trouble that can bring and cause. If I tell you I booked the trip, one thing K9 do, I do try to keep it as real as possible. And if I don't tell you something, it's because you didn't need to know. You was in my business. You know what I'm saying? But or if I didn't tell you something, maybe it's because you asked me where everybody can hear what you asked me, not just you. So, but I'm definitely not giving out them dates. But I will. I can say it's in September though. And you guys gonna know, like, once I'm actually in motion, I'm gonna, it's not gonna be no secret that I'm going out there, and y'all gonna know when I'm touching down, all that. So I'm gonna definitely keep y'all up to speed. You know what I'm saying? Says, dang, I'm sorry to hear that, sweetie. I did not wake up until 3 this afternoon because the live ended almost 7 my time this morning. I slept in. LOL. Right, man. That's what I said, man. That's why we got to keep this show to a 3-hour show because we got to respect the ladies' time. I know it'll be a little easier for Kyla when she leaves Europe, because she's on such a vast time difference. But yeah, but there's the other ladies. They have different times with their schedule. That's why I keep it to a 3-hour show. I feel it's long enough to have a lit show, but short enough to be respectful for their time. You know what I'm saying? He says, "Hold up, wait, hold up. Halloween still on? Strong arms." That is a question mark. Well, because right now it's in the air. It's not a complete no, and it's not a complete yes. I'm still watching to see what's going on. How much money do I want to invest in that trip? What's going on with Thailand? Because now I got to take off them basically to go to a Sioux trip. I got to take off a month's worth of time in a close proximity, off work. So that's kind of tough too. So, but I want to go to DR so bad because no place like DR. K9, which says K9, I am not from the U.S. Okay, well, let me clear that up. We got some baddies from the States and we got some baddies from England. You know what I'm saying? Let me clear that up. But basically, yeah. Thanks for clearing that up. I don't know why when I look at Kyla, I just look at her like state from the States because maybe, she speaks perfect English and she don't have an accent. So I'll be forgetting sometimes. My bad, Kyla. I got you. Shout out to Kyla. Um, Thailand Halloween. Is that fire? Does it go down, OG, on Halloween? Man, I would. You know what I wish I would have did? Well, I don't want to talk about what I wish I would have did. I'm just focusing on what's in front of me right now. All right. Jamie says, I'm trying to set up my next trip. Rello and Keys don't want to give me their dates because I'm trying to pull up on them. Let Keys let Keys talk to me like he did pencil neck. But I ain't gonna that ain't gonna happen. Oh my god. I didn't know you and Keys had smoke. I didn't know that. I'm completely unaware. Now I would say, they disclosed the dates to me because they wanted me to make the trip. Obviously, I got to tell me the dates for me to go, and that's another reason why I wouldn't tell you guys the dates anyway. But that's another reason why I can't discuss the dates because it's kind of giving up their dates a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not exactly, but we basically try to keep our dates. Um, we try to keep our dates hidden secret. We don't need nobody canceling our flight or no weird shit happening. I don't know how that happens, but we just don't want it to happen. All right, Kyla, I be trying to remember the times you and K9 are in. K9 3 hours behind me, and that's across the pond. Wait, the pond different. Yeah, she's like, how many hours is she ahead? I think Kyla's like 6, 7, 8. I don't know. Hours ahead. Uh, right now where she's at. But yeah. Okay. So we had got that super chat. Yeah, like I said, man, I'm not asking you guys to send me anything, but you guys are more than welcome to contribute to the trip in any way that you guys see fit. K9 right now, I'm ponying it up. I'm biting the bullet because I booked a fucking trip that is definitely been compromised with all the dumb shit they got going in Dominican Republic. But I'm not doing a fundy for this trip. But you guys are more than welcome to look out anywhere. You know what I'm saying? If your heart so desires. I will tell you, any money that you guys do send, disclaimer, pretty much goes towards the show. I either save it for trips and stuff like that, and or to buy equipment to upgrade the show. As you guys seen, I bought that new programmer. I forgot what it's called, soundboard. I bought a new soundboard. It was not cheap. At least in my book, it wasn't cheap. It was a little over $500, and but then I had to buy other shit to it. I had to buy some studio speakers. I had to buy this. I had to buy that. So it was, that shit adds up quickly. And so, yeah. But like I said, man, I just put it back into the channel, either in equipment or it's gonna help me lighten the load when I go on my next trip. So thanks for all the support. That's basically what I do with the money. All right, cool. And so, seeing that I haven't taken the trip, I still got the money that you guys sent me in the Cash App. Like, I haven't even spent it yet. Let me see if I could just show you guys right now. Only so you guys know I'm not bullshitting. I just gotta make sure ain't none of my information showing. All right. Just so you guys know, I ain't bullshitting. I ain't wasn't planning on camming up. But this is what I got that I've been saving. Even though I pretty much wiped it out and used it already for the soundboard, but I still didn't take it out. I just took it out of my money and I put it back. But here we go. Boom. See that right there? That's what's in the Cash App right now. You know what I'm saying? When you guys cash out me the money, I don't spend it. I use it for, like I said, I just save it for my trip that's gonna come up, and or if I need to buy some equipment to make the show better. All right, cool. So that's what we got going. Just to even though it wasn't fundraise money, I still want you guys to know that when you guys support, it does go to making the show better, and me just trying to be able to be in a position to take more trips. And even if I take, however it goes, it's gonna help me take more trips, depending on how much I get, or take litter trips, or get equipment. Either way it goes, it's all to increase the entertainment value of the show. All right, cool. That old school party line was fun back in the day when bored. He said pulled up few chicks. Most there were chubby, but them in the whip your ass crazy. All right, but look, the chicks we got on the party line are hot. All of them. We already know what your story kind of looks like. Hot. We already know what Mercedes now look like. If you guys go back and watch the party line, she camped up. hot. And the only person that haven't camped up yet is Callie. But she's hot too. And she said y'all gonna have to send it in for her to camp up. You know what I'm saying? Only person I haven't camped up was Callie so far. So but we got a hot panelist, and I think the girls work well together. And like we said, we're gonna keep evolving the show and keep working that show and turn it into a hit #1 syndicated show. All right, cool. Conceded, yes, it's a big time difference for me, and I hate it right now. It's almost 1 a.m. here. Okay. So damn, 1 a.m. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, so that's a 9-hour time difference. Okay, I said 7. That's 9 hours. Okay. Yeah, so you can imagine how tough it is for Kyla, you know, and yeah, so she eventually will be back in DR where it'll only be a 3-hour difference. But I'm not sure if it gets any easier, Kyla, because look, you get to do the show, right? Because you make it home, it's only a 3-hour difference, but now you're your natural habitat to where you have business and you're not really on vacation either. So I'm sure it's gonna be challenging. That's why we got the show 3 hours to make sure respect you guys' time. Um let's see, did he send another super chat or did I already answer this shit going? Alright. Casita, he sends a $2 super chat. He says you're going with the flight counselor allegedly. I know what he's talking about. Nigga, messy. Not joking. Hey, I don't know if that happened, right? But whatever happened, it was before my time. And yeah, so I wouldn't know how to but I get what you're saying. That was before my time. And yes, I don't really know. But I get what you said. Thanks for that $2 holla. Conceded wanted to make sure. He said, "Don't you worried about your dates? You going with one of the person that's I get it. That's funny as hell. He says, I'm a troll like 50% of the time. It's fun throwing haymakers in the chats. It's all jokes at the end of the day, but some people take it personally and block. That's true. I used to be one of those people. I'm not gonna lie. I had an extensive block list. Like I think I had blocked like 60 people. It was a pretty big list. And one day I just said, because obviously my skin has gotten a lot tougher. And then one day I said, you know what, fuck it, man. I'm gonna unblock all these niggas. I don't really care. But I will say this: with me unblocking everybody, when I said everybody, there was a couple of names I said I should still leave them on there. But if I say I'm gonna block everybody, I'm blocked everybody. And I said, well, if they end up on the block list again, it's gonna be permanent. I'm never taking them off. You know what I'm saying? But I just unblocked everybody. I said, fuck it. It is what it is, man. All right, cool. He says, Kyla, but you've been over there a while now. Is that tough to adjust to the time? Yeah, she had been on. She been more on a vacation. She damn near live in Europe right now. She getting dual citizenship. Shout out to Kyla. Like she been out there for a minute. Salute to Kyla. How you doing, sweetheart? Okay. Bangkok is lit. It is fire, right? I said I'll just skip it right to the action. You know what I'm saying? I might walk around for a day. I don't even know. Maybe not. But I don't plan on hanging out in Bangkok. But I plan on trying to do some dope shit, hopefully. And if you guys got any I plan on doing some dope shit. Hopefully, I can get somebody to be like, K9, I got 200, 300, go over here. I've seen that happen in space. They said, no, we want you to go over there. I'm sending you 300. You got to go see it. Hopefully that happens. Speak it, believe it, receive it type shit. All right, cool. Bangkok has a soy cowboy, Nana Plaza. and Walking Street. It says, and Thermal Cafe, and the people you spoke to is cat. I mean, I seen Rello out there, and that nigga was. They was walking right past that nigga. They wasn't even speaking to him. I said, "Goddamn, they not that friendly out there." They was. He couldn't even get a motherfucker to say hi back or nothing. So that's kind of crazy. All right, Jay means I've been going to Thailand since 2015. I used to pass on Bangkok, but each trip I spend more time in BKK, and I love it so much to do. Okay, so much to do. Okay. Kyla says, "See, I have been here since April, and my sleep schedule has been hell, and I don't know why, but I'm a night owl, so I never sleep at night." Okay. Um, I would imagine so, man. I like to sleep at night though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm regular. I be up in the day, sleep at night. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a light sleeper, and I don't typically require a lot of sleep unless I've been up a absorbent amount of hours, like typically through my work week. But you know, Jamie's, I'm doing good. How has everything been with you, and where you've been? Uh, Carnino, I don't know what that means. That's why I skipped over that word. Probably sure I didn't even say it right. Conceded, I am not malice with my trolling, but I call it trolling still because the press. Wait, I keep the pressure on certain characters mainly because they deserve it. All jokes though, and based on facts. Okay. Look at Jamie. Jamie's like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna troll some of you niggas. Y'all go get it, but it's all out of love. I got you. Um, I don't know, man. It's weird though, because some people get trolled absorbent amounts, and like more than others. And then some people, I think all YouTubers get trolled, but some YouTubers get trolled a lot, like a lot. And I don't know. It seemed like they just kind of the people that get trolled a lot seem like they handle it pretty well. Because I ain't gonna lie, man, I would get annoyed with getting trolled that much. Like, all right, man, I get it, but goddamn, when your whole chat is trolling you, that kind of like make me not even want to. That's I think a lot of times why some of them don't even read y'all comments. They'll read them, but not out loud because they know it's a bunch of crazy shit being said the whole time. But over here, not so much, man. I think most of the people that come over here actually enjoy my content or actually just fuck with me. So they're pretty good in the chat. So, and I enjoy that. But yeah, we get a couple people here and there that might, even when they jump off, I guess maybe because I was so like heavy on blocking people that they don't go crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's just always set up to be a good time at least. You know what I mean? I don't mind people trolling, but like I don't like when they just get to the point where they like, okay, this is when I really don't like when people trolling. When I have female guests, that's when I will be uptight about it and block a motherfucker and really get them through there. Because it makes it difficult to get females to come up and niggas are saying a bunch of crazy shit. Because after we do the live, then you can say you can have more latitude because most of them chicks not gonna watch my lives. You know what I'm saying? But y'all doing it right there and they reading the chat is fucking up the whole shit. So I don't know. We'll see. That means I also say shit trying to get a reaction from an individual. That ain't no joke. He said, told y'all. Okay, they want y'all looking for that reaction. All right, so you never going back to the zoo. Now I didn't never say I was never going back to the zoo. I just said that my I only had one trip booked for this year, and it was the zoo. That was gonna be the only trip I took this year. But it's too many things going wrong out there to just be like, that's my trip for the year. And so it just don't make sense. So I just geared up for a Thailand trip because it don't make sense to have, like, yo, that's my trip. And I'm watching people out there constantly. Nothing's going on, bro. If I go out there, it's not going to be lit. Y'all not gonna get no content. I'm gonna be riding around like Trey, like, look, there's nobody on the block. Is that what y'all want to see? That ain't. That's gonna be whack. And then I'm not even gonna enjoy it anyway. So that just kind of But I mean, there is time for shit to fix itself. But if I wait till October to decide, then I'm not gonna have time to do a trip, bro. So it's just like for this year. So I just didn't want to chance it. I mainly stick with Deadwood tobacco and my father cigars, but I also buy random just to try. Okay, okay. Said, damn K9, how did you not know that? Shaking my head. What about the cigars? Or what? Okay, it says I went to cigars. Oh, about you don't inhale it and stuff. I thought like you just swish it in your mouth and blow it out. Unless it's like a black and mild, they probably inhale shit like that. I don't know. I went to a cigar event and bought a beautiful crystal cigar ashtray, some cigarettes, some cigars and some smoke. Some with the champagne, bro. I might have inhaled, and a big headache almost threw up. F cigars, still got them. Yeah, see, I don't even smoke them, but I did watch a show, I think, where they talked about how you make them. Cause I watch a lot of random shit too. Cause I be wanting to like just fill my brain with knowledge and just have a little bit of knowledge about a lot of stuff. And I seen like how they dry out how they do it, and all of that. And I figured out that you don't inhale the cigar. You just hit it, and then you kind of like let the flavor get in your mouth, and you blow it out. That you don't inhale. Also, our international sister. I mean, I said also. Kyla, our international sister. Y'all know I ain't got my glasses on. Um, Jamie's happened to see me the first time too. It was 5 years before I lit another one. Oh, it happened to you too. Yeah, man, you got to be careful with them cigars, bro. He says, nah, K9, there's no smoke with me and Keith. I enjoy trolling him because he blocked me off his channel, which is cool, but then he blocked me off another channel he was a mod on. Since then, you've been roasting him. Okay, okay. Um, yeah, Keith is I'm surprised, man. That was you sure it was Keith or some of the guys on this platform that got riches? Because I know Keith's people in his chat, they don't fuck around. I went up there one day and I asked Keith a question. We talked about it. Keith's gonna lie. They said, "Man, here goes some money. Kick K9 off the panel." I'm like, all I did was ask him like, "What happened?" I just tuned in. They like, "K9, you know goddamn well what happened in this and that." Oh shit. Okay, that's why I gotta always have my phone right here. Thank you, OG Will, for the cash app. Yes. Thank you so much, OG Will, in the building. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? This gonna be lit. Thank you so much, OG Will. I got why my volume ain't up. I ain't hear it. It's down. I ain't hear it ping. I just looked at my phone. Let me set it right here so I can see if y'all send a cash app. Thank you so much, OG Will. I appreciate you. You already know. And too bad my trip ain't lining up with OG Will because I know OG Will has a trip. I told him one day we will run into each other. Maybe in CTG, maybe in Brazil. You never know because those are some places I plan on going to. CTG and Brazil. I'm just doing this. And you guys, look. I'm doing this trip for you guys, bro. I don't even want to go to Thailand, to be honest. To really be honest. But I know everybody's like, Thailand, everybody. And you know, I have a chance to do a help contribute to like just a lot of y'all favorite YouTubers, us being out there, and just going up. So I said, I got invited more than once. It was like, yo, come through. I slept on it. I said, all right, fuck it. Ben Vlogs was ready to go. I said, all right, let's gear up. So I geared up for a trip, and here we go. $2 super chat from Will. He said, that's for Cali. Oh, so the okay, the $10. You don't have to send a super chat to tell me, is the $2 for Cali or is the $10 for Cali? Just text it in the chat real quick, and whatever you I think the $10 you're talking about though. Whatever one you sent. Oh, I see it right here. Oh, okay, I didn't look at the notes. Missed the show, but for Cali support. Oh, got it. You don't got to text in here. That shit is hella small. I'm gonna send it to her right now, and put from OG Will. Let me do it right now. I'm gonna send her the bread, and that way, the next time she comes up, she'll better give you a shout out, and you know she got it. All right, let me see. Send it to her right now. Um, okay, let me get this together. Um, okay, two. Okay, $10. Boom and note. Okay, where's the note? Okay, right here. Okay, from OG Will. He said, sorry he missed the show. Just wanted to show some love. Boom. 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 All right, cool. Just sent it to her. And I'm sure on the next live, she will remember to give you a shout out. All right, so I got it to her, OG Will. Thank you so much, OG Will. Thank you guys so much, man. It means a lot when you guys support the ladies and look out, man. It means a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, cool. Where was we at? We was up here, I think. All right, so that's all good. We got everything. That's good. He said Jamie is not him blocking though those weak ass wine and cheese mods he has over there. That's what I said. It might be his mods because his mods don't. Keith's mods. One thing they do not do is play about Keith. They don't fuck around. It's like don't even go over and Keith shit promoting shit. Even me, like me and Keith, we cool. Like he obviously Keith will come up on my shit, rock out with me, he fuck with me. But even I know better. Don't even go over there trying to promote nothing. They really only fuck with him. And maybe like Lord, certain cats like that, but they not, you know. Yeah, they that's a tough crowd over there. Don't come over there with the stupid shit. They will get you through there. He says, you got money, nigga. We do the same thing. Do I have money? Because we do the same thing. I never said I was poor. I'm just not rich. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And Jerry Jones, because I know you trolling me right now. I ain't asking nobody for no money. If they send it in, I just shout them out. I thank them. I appreciate them. And, you know, if they want to support the show, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not asking nobody to even donate to this trip. If they do donate, it's going to help out. But I ain't asking nobody. Do you see on here where it says a fundraiser live so K9 can go to Thailand? Meaning if they send in some money, I'm going no matter what. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to help out. I don't know if that answers your question. Jerry Jones, K9 acts like he on welfare and shit. I need to be shit. You know what I'm saying? I need some food stamps for sure. I don't work. He said, can you see that? I don't work. We know what he do. What I do, nigga, get up here and entertain y'all like everyone else. That's all I do. Says Jerry Jones, K9 the most financial responsible trucker I've ever seen. The thing is, I got kids, man. I got kids. I got kids that be need my help. They going from kids to young adults transitioning, and my whole thing is, man, I want to be there for them and give them the best possible start and support system that they could have. That or that I'm in a position to do that, and so that's why I do take a lot of steaks off my plates to put on their plates, and I think that's what a father should do. So I always feel like when I'm irresponsible with my money, I'm not just fucking up my money. I'm fucking up money that I could have looked out for my kids and helped them out. So that's why I'm not cheap at all. I'm just strategic with my dough. Conceited. You ever heard of COO? What is all that, man? Oh, it's a cigar. Okay, that's what I bought and still got here. I love the beautiful ashtrays. The most of them. These six remaining cigars, I'm gonna give them away. Okay, yeah, get them shits away because it's probably not good for your health. Remember, health is wealth for real shit. That's why y'all be seeing me drinking my water, drinking my fucking like when I wanted to drink for that live, I had a bottle of apple cider because it just got that little, spark to it. But I ain't really trying to be intoxicated like that. All right, see the 2.0 true. OG Will says, "Oh, muchos gracias for the cash app." Garnino. I think I'm saying it right. Maybe not. But okay, thank you, OG Will, supporting the queens and princesses and all that great stuff. Supporting the ladies, man. They really appreciate it. And it was a different. Hey, I want to tell you guys when I pitched the show to the ladies and I'm like, yo, I really want you guys to do it. They didn't charge me $1. They wasn't like, K9, you gotta pay me this to do that. I'm just a good dude and I try to respect everyone's time and we're all up there entertaining. What does it look like for K9 to be making money and I got my team starving? So I try to make sure that I look out for I make sure we look out for the ladies and then I'm looking out for myself. We're looking out for each other because I think that's the only way it should be. And you get up there and you just pocketing all the money. I think that's a terrible idea. I mean, especially if they're like the show is syndicated around them. Now, somebody just hitting the panel from time to time, that's different. But if they're like syndicated to come on set days, set hours, I mean, it's only right? So I thank you guys for supporting it and getting behind it, and they definitely appreciate it. All right, Jerry Jones says, we don't make money just to sit on it. You're absolutely right, man. Invest it somewhere and try to get that money to make more money. Put it in a fucking IRA account, a stock, some crypto, whatever you feel comfortable doing. Conceited, I've never seen a Brinks truck at a funeral. Right. That's why we got to get Jerry Jones on his first trip, man. Jerry Jones, you should actually fuck with your boy, man. Come out with me, this and that. Come get lit. Come have a good time. If you want to bring your partners, whatever it is. And I'm being for real, Jerry Jones. I'm not even trolling you. I would not bring my partners. This is why I would not bring my partners. Because most of the time, they're going to flake, and then that means you're not going to go. Because you're going to be like, oh, man, they said, and this and that. If you just book your trip and then invite your partners, and whether they go or not, you still going, that's a better way. Because then that ensures that you'll take a trip. But if you like, yo, I need my partners with me to be comfortable, bro, you don't really need it. Brothers traveling by themselves. And since we got this travel community, you're going to run into people that know you. That's going to help you out. As soon as I landed in Dominican Republic, my phone wasn't working. I was going through shit. Somebody recognized me. What's up, K9? Woo, woo. Matter of fact, I didn't even have to pay for the taxi cab. He's like, jump in. I got you. Not only do I got you, I did tip the driver, though. Not only do I got you, I'm going to go out my way. First, he went to his hotel. I got to my hotel. We got rid of our luggage and stuff. I jumped in the shower because I was already hot. It was a long flight, whatever. But came back, met up, took me, made sure I got my phone working. He knew the route. We got all my phone working. We kicked it, had a couple drinks, got something to eat. Boom, boom, boom. We kicked it for a few days, and he started doing his own thing. But you're going to run into people that know you that's going to help you. So that's what's dope about this travel community. You know what I'm saying? Cool. We got somebody else with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Oh, they changed your name. I'm trying to think. What is your name on here because I recognize your picture. Is it PPE? I think that might be PPE. But I'm gonna just call it Mate WB. YouTube is changing you guys' names for whatever reason. I don't know why, but yeah, I think that's PPE though right there. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Yes, thank you so much. He says, "Congrats on the trip and have safe travels." Thank you so much, man. And this is a big trip for me. Remember, my first trip was to the DR, a relatively short flight. This is a long ass flight, and I like I said, man, I didn't want to bullshit you guys, keep making excuses. Why I ain't took a trip, this and that. I just wasn't in a position to travel as much as everybody because I don't be really doing like I haven't done a fundraiser live up to this point. And so, I'm spending my own money. I got my kids working. She's trying to transition into college, this and that. So I got a lot of bills when it comes to my kids. I'm an active father. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like, you know what I mean? And so I make sure that I take care of that. And so, yeah, so I hadn't been able to take as many trips, and I didn't feel comfortable firing up no fundraiser. And I just had one trip to the DR, even though it was super litty. I just work, do my shows. Y'all send it in. Maybe one day I would do a fundraiser. Up to this point, I haven't did one. I just want to go out there and, shit. Just hopefully I just could get pure support. They see like K9, he do his thing. We fuck with him. We gonna show him some love, whatever. But I'm just going out there. Just gonna try to make it happen. And like I said, this trip is for you guys. Mainly when I say that is because I had no desire to go to Thailand. Took a lot of convincing me to go, and had my suit trip didn't get fucked up, I wouldn't even be going to Thailand, to be honest. So this is just happening, and yeah. Okay, where else we was at? Where was we at? I think it was down here. OG Will, what I need to do is join the OG Will need to join the panel next party live. K9 Ben left me to fend off the ladies by myself. Hey, and I wanted to tell you this side note. Because I spoke to Mercedes on the Dolo. She said she really enjoyed you being on the panel, conceited. She said you had great energy. All right, cool. And that's facts. I ain't making it up. So says, okay, conceited. I'll try, but I'll be getting ready for work at the same time. Yeah, if you could just come up for a little bit, get you your headset on where you can walk and still be getting ready. Yeah, and I do really for OG Will, I want to move the show to Saturday so he could just be like that. But it's kind of tough because it's kind of tough. Maybe at some point we'll figure out something, but I try to start it early enough where OG Will can be like not at work for the first couple of hours. So yeah, it's tough right now. OG Will, he says that's right, you do drive Friday nights. Yeah, shout out to OG Will, hardworking man. We got my guys Sunday Night Smoke podcast in the building. What up, Smoke? Big Smoke dog. He said, salute K9. When you pulling up to Thailand, bro? September. It's already official. I booked my trip. I booked my place where I'm going to stay. All that stuff is taken care of, and it's official. I'm going to Thailand in September. You know what I'm saying? It's official. So yeah, you guys stay on the lookout for that. That's why I fired up this live to let you guys know it is official. I will be on a Thailand trip in September, and we're gonna see how it goes. And we're working on some shit. And today I'm trying to help Ben get his trip booked in. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to help him earlier before I fired up the live. He wasn't ready, so he don't have his trip booked in yet. But that we still working on that. Says, yes, sir, absolutely, conceded. Smoke, he ain't giving no dates. Don't want flight canceled, even though meeting up with Keith, the counselor, allegedly. Everything's alleged. Yeah, man, I'm not giving up dates because I do not need my flight canceled and all that other shit, man. I do not want my flight canceled. And but I'm going in September, and I will say the time that I'm going is in the same timing of when the rest of the fellas are going. You know what I'm saying? So, but I can't give up the exact date because I don't need my flight being played with. Um, Salute to the chat room. Yeah, salute to the chat room. Salute to Smoke. And you guys make sure y'all go check out Sunday Night Smoke podcast, man. He does an excellent show. He been kicking ass and taking names. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Smoke. Uh J Me's, I've seen those, but I've never tried one yet. Okay, I don't know what you're referring to. Sunday Night Smoke podcast. Smoke and the Goodfellas. Yeah, shout out to the Goodfellas. Many men who live past 80 smoke cigars. Okay. Oh man, conceited. Yeah, you know I gotta keep up. K9, the only Mexican with bad Spanish. ¿Quieres ir a comer conmigo? Man, it's hot as hell today. I'm sitting here with AC. I'm pretty sure it's hot. I'm in the house. I haven't went outside all day today. But at some point, I do need to go shopping. I need to go buy a couple of little shits. And I need to go return some shit. I might end up returning it tomorrow. But yeah, I hate returning shit, bro. But like, okay, I'm gonna just tell you guys what happened. I bought some dope studio speakers, but I was gonna buy some more. They're gonna probably be like way more expensive, but the ones I got, I don't know why they connect the way they connect, because it only lets me. I can only one speaker plays at a time. They're supposed to both be playing, right? Sound supposed to be coming out of both of them. Only it has a switch, right or left speaker. So it don't allow me to have sound out of both speakers at the same time, which is ridiculous. So I'm gonna return them studio speakers and look for another pair, and hopefully I have the speakers here by the time of the next show. I mean, by the Party Line show. This one I didn't really hook up all my equipment, but I'm gonna have it hooked up for the Party Line shit. All right, cool. Okay, we got that one. We got that one. Thank you for the safe travels, PPE. Jerry Jones, he says, stall K9 out. He excited about Thailand trip. Don't get locked back up. Now Jerry Jones, man, we good, man. We done broke bread. We done made amends. We good, man. And Jerry Jones, he be keeping it respectful now. Even when he troll, he don't get too crazy with it. Shout out to Jerry Jones, man. We've repaired our YouTube friendship. All right, cool. He said, y'all boys better fly now. Rules and places change all the time, y'all. Absolutely, man. That's another thing. I was like, man, I gotta catch me a flight. So many rules, so many things is changing, man. I barely got to travel and they changing shit already. I barely found out about this shit. Like, fuck. So I'm definitely trying to get my travel on. You know what I'm saying? Definitely trying to get my travel on. You said, here, let me drop the link in case anybody want to come rock out. I'm running my mouth, hitting y'all shit up. But let me see. And I forgot. Anybody want to come up, ask me some questions, rock out? You cool. The link's in the chat. All right. If not, you can get back in the cheese at. Smoke. Oh, come and click this. Smoke. It's a rumor that Colombian people thinking about making similar changes like DR been doing. Shaking my head. That would suck. That would suck because I've never been to Colombia. Fuck. That's why I need to get some of these trips done. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know K9, I'm gonna get baddies in the States. So it really don't really matter, but it do matter. Because I don't want it to be not lit when I go. Yeah, that's PPE. Okay. The changes don't apply to me, Smoke. There's levels to this shit. Okay, so he know about some places we probably don't know. Shout out to OG Will. Says, I'll be there in 2 days, conceded. Where you gonna be, Smoke? Where you going? You going to Colombia? Okay, I got you. Y'all be fucking with Colombia. Facts, OG Will. Okay, he says, PPE says, is Ben going or is his money don't stretch that far? No, Ben going. Ben said he gonna book his trip today. Ben is going. From what I've talked to Ben today, he got every intentions of going. And yeah, so shout out to Ben. Ben Vlogs, that is. He says, that's what I do, K9. The ladies love them some me. And you do know that. Shout out to Bipolar. Okay, okay. Hey, the Bipolar got one of the coldest lines, and you do know that. How did Ben fuck it up? He came up here, and you do know this. Niggas was like, sit down, Ben. What the hell you fucked it all up? I remember. I don't know if y'all. And he said it loud, like he knew what he was saying. Like he didn't fuck Bipolar's whole shit up. That was funny as hell. Um. Okay. Okay. You said, "Oh man, gonna be fun." K9 Thailand strong arm. Man, I'm hoping so, man. I'm hoping so. Like I said, I'm really doing this trip for the travel space because I don't even want to go to Thailand. To be honest, that's not a place I ever wanted to go. Not a place that I ever thought I would go. But it just turns out that I'm gonna go because it's a place that seems like it's gonna be easy to get content and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just gonna come together. It says, "I an hour has passed. Are you discussing the seas and wait? What does that say? The seas and what is that? The cease and desist? Is that what you said? Oh, okay, okay. Man, that's really nothing to discuss, man. The thing is about that, I would say this. Some people, it's no fun when the rabbit has the gun. They like fucking with you, then you fuck back with them. They in their bag. Now, one thing about K9, like, cause I always say, man, I got daughters. I got respect for the ladies and whatever. So when that went down, let me just tell you this. When that went down, it was crazy because that was sent to me personally. Like I didn't even have to take the shit down. That shit wasn't drawn out by no attorney. That was some shit clipped off YouTube. Wasn't nothing. But basically, what I took from that person was in their feelings, in their bag, and they was acting like it didn't bother them when they came online in front of everybody. No, I don't really bother. I got my channel lit. I got more views than I ever got, and I just this and that, and this stuff don't bother me. I remember them coming on saying that, but it does bother them. It bothers everybody, man. Yeah, I mean, people gotta get irritated, get upset for being trolled, so they try to play it cool, and then what happened? Chinks and cracks happen in that armor, right? And so, and it turns out it does bother them, just like it bothers other people when they posting shit about other people, right? And so they got a taste of their own medicine and they didn't like it. So it's just like my thoughts is this. My thoughts on it is this. Since I'm a cool dude, it was no big deal. Okay. Since I'm a cool dude, I was like, no big deal. Today, tomorrow, good night. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I got so much other dope shit going on. The party line, I got this going on. I got that going on. So I'm just caught up in just doing me. And like I said, I always want people to do whatever once. Like I don't wish no bad on nobody. I want them to be happy. I want them to accomplish all of their dreams and all of that. So that's just where I'm at with it. My position haven't changed. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was nothing to pivot and make another move. So drop. He says, can I drop the link through the chat to see or leave it alone, K9? Now I don't even want to promote that. Let's leave that alone because I'm not even trying to give that no energy. You know what I'm saying? I really don't want to give that no energy because we got too many dope shit going on, and I would tell you this. Like I acted on it, right? Just because I was like being cool, and then that happened, so that just told me that was most likely a clout chase move. So I'm not even trying to go into that. You know what I'm saying? I was been past it, and I'm already past it. As you've seen, I got a whole new group of people I'm working with. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm already past that. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, I've already closed the book in the chapter on that whole scenario. But shout out to Conceited. Valid question though. Hopefully I explained it without giving it too much energy. I smoke. I had Smoke, I had planned to go to Cali Festival too, but school starts next week and couldn't leave the young ones like that. Okay, okay. He says you cancel RD to go to Thailand. Oh, you meant DR, or this a second trip. So with who's that, Montel? So the thing with the Thailand trip. So y'all know right now, every day we look, DR is not promising at all. There's nothing going on. Trey rides by. It's just not nothing going on. So I haven't had a trip, and as being a content creator, I need to get some fresh content. You know what I'm saying? I haven't had a trip since October. So it was no way that I was gonna leave my me getting content up into a trip to the DR, bro. It's most likely not gonna I'm not gonna be able to get content. Like, but there's times that things can change. Will they change? I don't know. But I did not want to leave my me getting my content in DR's hands. So I felt like it was a good opportunity to just go check out Thailand and get some content out there and do my thing out there. Now, is DR 100% canceled? No. Is it 100% I'm going? No. It just kind of depends. You know what I'm saying? Um, it kind of depends on what's going on out there, bro. Because it's like I already didn't plan on doing two trips back to back this close. So now I'm breaking even more bread. You know what I'm saying? So this wasn't in my plans, but I feel like I owed it to you guys because I had been on a trip to go somewhere where I can 100% have a way better chance on actually getting content. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to even go to Thailand, to be honest, but for all the reasons of I have stated in the past. So that's why I said this trip is really for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Because I haven't been on a trip. I need to get some content. All right, cool. Smoke, I was in Medi this week, but it was business ayahuasca trip. Okay. Did that ayahuasca. He says bipolar also got whipped and dipped. That canceled out the greatest of all time. Other than okay, yeah, cancel out the greatest of all time. Other quote. Whipped and dip is definitely a great quote by bipolar, and you do know that. I think you do know that is better than whipped and dip, just because only bipolar really uses whip and dip, and it's funny when he says it. Like, a lot of people don't repeat it, but everybody repeats and you do know that. So I would give that the number one spot. You know what I'm saying? Of his little sayings he got. Okay. No trolling, K9. Just had to take a trade question route. Now, that's cool. It was a valid question. You know what I'm saying? But K9, I'm just doing my own thing. I'm moving. I don't clout chase off nobody. I'm just doing my own thing, and I'm just, I'm already just turned the page already on that whole situation. So I'm not even gonna get in no back and forth. Fuck all that. So it don't even matter to me. I'm, I'm opting out like a plan B. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Future had a chick press him in the room just now, saying she didn't agree to go live, and he had to pay her 2K baht and delete the live. What? I guess he has no luck going live anywhere, right? I'm like, I heard Thailand is like one of the places you can get footage of relatively easy, and it's like he's struggling out there too. But I will say, it still must be easier because he has managed to get footage. In DR, he wouldn't get no footage unless it was like Lucy or some shit like that. He wouldn't really get no footage out here, and he's been at least getting footage. And so, yeah. So definitely got to be easier, but still probably not yeah. That's crazy though. Hey, how much is 2K baht anyway? Who got the currency? Who has the currency calculator? Who Who has that? Who has that currency calculator? I want to know what that is in USD. He said, Jay Mees here, goofy. Oh my goodness. I'm headed down to Santo Domingo next month, and I'm still gonna hit the Sioux for a day or two. Santo Domingo is way better than hanging out on Pedro. Okay. We get what you said. I had to clean it up a little bit. Um, yeah, maybe Santo Domingo, something else. I don't know, man. I don't Santa. Fuck, they done fucked the whole shit up, man. When I went, no matter what people say about the Sioux was epic, and in my mind, I was already just saying like, there's gonna be no place better than this place on the planet. I hear people saying this place, that. That shit was lit, and so my heart is broken that they even fucked it up. Um, should we invite? I mean, look, check this out. Anybody that's on the when I did a party live is welcome, you know, to come party with us, man. Shout out to him. He can come rock and party. I don't know if he'd be wanting to come up because he ain't never even came up over here. So I don't know if he would be interested in coming up and rocking out, but he would be welcome. You know what I'm saying? He says, my bad. But he says, I'm headed down to Santo Domingo next month, and I'm still going to hit the Super. Okay, what's your bad about? What happened? Nah, but I do, no, I'm thinking Santo Domingo might be good. I can't speak on Santo Domingo. I've never been to Santo Domingo. I have been over there on Pedro. I have been to the Sioux. And, when I went, it was one of the most lit time to go. It was for Halloween. Bro, that shit was crazy. I can't imagine any place being like that besides Thailand. And but the only problem is Thailand is way far away, and the women don't look as good. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But I think the only place that will be similar to DR is probably Thailand, where they got a spot and it's just cracking. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. He says, what you like about the Sioux so much? A lot of stuff. Basically, everything is close. Everything is right there in that area. It's like you could be on feet and be okay. You got up on the quad. It's just everything's right there that you need as a tourist. The food is great. The women are beautiful. And really, it's just a lit place to go, man. You run into so many cool brothers out there. I mean, they have a nice little beach right there, which I don't be overly tripping off beaches. I went down there just to check it out. It was just banging, man. The women was beautiful. They speak English good enough for you to get by. And yeah, like it has everything that you want. I mean, not everything, but enough of everything that you want. You know what I'm saying? Thailand, it seemed like for one, I'm not even attracted to Thai females, period. Right? But then two, it's super dumb far away. Well, I will say this though. Now, for some brothers, it's an expensive trip. Now, was it dumb expensive for me? No, because it's only expensive because I kind of got 2 trips booked at the same time. But if I didn't do that, it really wasn't too crazy because the flights are not that expensive flying from where I'm flying from. Put like this, my flight to the Sioux. My flight to Thailand was cheaper than my flight to the Sioux. Right? So it was cheaper than my flight to the Sioux, and it's way further. So that's a good thing about Thailand, that the flight not crazy expensive. Yeah. And I would say Thailand don't seem like super dumb crazy expensive. I don't know, I haven't been there, but the flight and hotels was reasonable. They were reasonably priced. I'm sure they got expensive shit out there too. But the shit I got is look nice from what I seen, and um, it's it wasn't too crazy. Wasn't too crazy, and yeah, wasn't too crazy. So yeah, I think so. I don't know. Once you get out there and you start getting food and you start doing other stuff, what happens with the money then? But just flight and hotel for me wasn't too crazy. Cause put like this, I have a let's see how much is yeah. So I got a room booked in the zoo that's almost the room itself in the zoo where I got booked is almost the flight of almost the cost of my flight. Not exactly. I'm talking about once you total everything, the tax and everything, it's only like a couple $100 off, but it's almost the price of my flight and my stay there combined for the Thailand trip. So it definitely was like cheaper in that regard. Now once I get out there, I don't really know how that's gonna work out. But yeah, so that's like the cool thing about Thailand. Not as don't seem as it's gonna be as expensive as the Sioux was. Yeah. All right. He says you want it easy. Mm, it's not that I just want it easy. It's just like I don't got the yellow fever, and I don't. And it's a super long flight. You know what I'm saying? Like, to being honest, I like sisters. I like black girls. You know what I'm saying? I like Spanish chicks. I like shit like that. I don't. I don't really think Asians. That Asian persuasion is not really persuading me like that. So I'm gonna just go there, get lit, turn up, have a good time, be open minded. Cause I know some guys that said the same thing as me, went out there and they had a good time. He says, "Nah, I'm saying you like it. You like the Sioux because it's easy. No, the Sioux is definitely easy for sure. I mean, everything is just set up. It's easy. They speak English. It's close by. Um, man, I only use my phone, my Google Translator thing like twice. That was one time when I had a flat tire, and another time where I was hanging out with some chick. She didn't speak no English, so sometimes I will bust out my Google Translator. I only used it twice. The whole time I was out there. So, that was kind of dope too. You know what I'm saying? That was definitely kind of dope too. But yeah, man. So we got this Sioux trip booked up. Not this Sioux trip booked up. This Thailand trip booked up, man. I'm pretty excited about it. And man, y'all hit the like button, man. Y'all show up, show out, show some love because K9 is definitely doing this Thailand trip, and we for sure gonna make it happen. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking forward to just really doing having a lit trip, and yeah, I'm just looking forward to having a lit trip and coming back with the goods. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but like I said, man, this wasn't really meant to be a long live, more of an informative live. So I just wanted to drop by, kick some game with y'all real quick. I got stuff to do this weekend. I got some shit I need to return, other stuff I need to do. But it's official. K9 is gearing up for a Thailand trip. So we will be having some more Thailand conversations leading up to the trip because more relevant and prevalent now that I'm officially booked for a trip. Let me guys know. Did K9 on the next live or whatever? Do you guys think I made the right decision with going to Thailand? I mean, that maybe that will be the next live. Did K9 make the right decision going to Thailand, or should I went to like Colombia or some shit? But either way it go. Till the next time, it's your boy K9, aka No Fear Travel, holding it down. Remember, make sure you guys tune into the party line. That's gonna be another great show. We're gonna have some beautiful ladies on the stage that's there to have fun, turn up, and that show starts Friday at 4:45. You know what I'm saying? And tune in. If Cassidy I put in the chat, I wonder if I can find it real quick. Where you put it at before I log off? Damn, where's it at? So he had put in the chat. Um, Let me just look for it real quick before I log off. Damn. Anyway, it's 4:45 Cali. Okay, here we go. 7:45 Eastern time and CST time 6:45, and my time Cali time Pacific Standard Time 4:45. It's a Friday night show. You guys tune in. The ladies will be there, and we'll be having fun, rocking out. It's a show you don't want to miss. It's the party line. Anyway, to the next time, it's your boy K9. No Fair Travel, holding it down for Cat 9. You already know.